Is the creepy robot real? The simple answer to that is...
The answer is no. No, 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 no,
Is he
no.
creepy? You be the judge. Do I think he's creepy? Honestly not. Some misunderstood by the title of the videos that he looks disturbing, but really, Recycle looks really cool and handsome, and Jess from Green Screen did a fantastic job putting the puppet together. Speaking of which, what is Green Screen Adventures? Well, Green Screen Adventures was a kids' television series shot in my hometown of Chicago from 2007 to 2014. It was broadcast nationwide, and it was a big success. It's pretty much one of my favorite shows of all time, besides SpongeBob, of course. Recycle originated in Green Screen for the Go Green segments, which was obviously to educate kids about the importance of the environment. Reese was designed by Jess Carlton, one of the stars of Green Screen, someone I can really relate to, and he was put together entirely of recyclable materials. For example, his head was made of a milk jug covered in old newspaper, and his chest and torso was a recycling bin, which even had the recycling logo on it. How did I become involved with Recycle? Well, when I really started getting into the green screen mania, Reese was there from the start, and over time, he became my overall favorite character in the show, besides Peter Pig and the many generations of Cleezorb the Alien. I guess you could say I'm Green Screen's biggest fan. I'm crazy for it! It's just so underrated and funny, and the cast is awesome. I could go on and on. Now, on to the origin story. One Friday afternoon, just a few weeks after receiving my first phone for my 14th birthday, I was watching an episode of Green Screen, and Recycle happened to come on. Now, the biggest question floating around is, do I honestly think Reese has a creepy appearance? No, absolutely not. What is exactly creepy about it? It's just a cute-looking and handsome puppet. The ideal reason why the video is titled Creepy Robot is because at the time, thousands of possible titles for the video came to mind. I just decided to call it simply Creepy Robot. I just thought it would somehow attract attention. Oh, on a personal note, I thought this would appropriately attract attention on the internet, because back when I was really young, I had my first YouTube channel, and I posted some weird and kinda inappropriate stuff. Don't ask what, because the past is the past. Because I believed it would get me some views on my fucking videos. It got me in trouble, and since then, lessons were learned. Back to the story. I recorded the segment of Recycle and his superhero friend, Earth Girl, and I wanted to post it on my channel because it looked just like the thumbnail for the video on Green Screen's abandoned YouTube channel on a video called Who We Are in 1 Minute. Here's the thumbnail of it. Bears a striking resemblance, eh? Now I'm starting to sound like a Canadian, eh? Eh? Now, as a starting YouTuber back in the day, I realized my videos weren't getting a lot of views. The people who mostly knew about my channel were friends at school. A couple weekends later, I came up with a somewhat brilliant idea for a video series. I thought that, what if Recycle was more than just a puppet? What if he was real, like Pinocchio? What if he was a recluse? What if he was a semi-homicidal maniac who didn't want his content publicly posted on the internet unless it was solely Green Screen Adventures approved? Maybe if he found out that I posted a clip from the show with him in it, especially with the title Creepy Robot, he would track down my IP address to my house to get his hell-bent revenge. And so I made an update video that evening, depicting of me cowardly hiding in my bathtub in the dark, waiting for Reese to arrive and attack me. Obviously, this was all a low-budget skit. Speaking of which, you can tell it was low budget, because the lighting was so dark, you could hardly see my face. So at the moment of recording, my brain hatched an idea that Reese was at the front door, ready to attack, as I was recording. In my video, I said my last goodbyes to my viewers, including some friends in middle school I used to hang out with. Then, at that moment, Reese busted down the front door of my house and made his way in to beat me senseless. At that point, I stopped recording. Thus, I wanted to look completely real, so I didn't post any more videos for the remainder of the night. The next Saturday morning, I continued the series with a new episode, one taking place shortly after Reese departed from my house after hours of beating me up in retaliation for posting that video. To make me look vulnerable and helpless, I lathered some red paint all over my face to make it look like I was bleeding. I played an air raid siren on YouTube from my Xbox as if the FBI was out searching for Reese. In this video, I acted like I was beaten up, like, really hard. I strained my voice, I squinted my eyes, I gritted my teeth. It was the perfect acting, except I sounded so dramatic. I got the voice pitching right, though. Now here's a behind-the-scenes secret. I originally wanted to make it look like the aftermath of YouTuber The Brick Boy 103 getting beat up by the Kentucky Kid. It was another series on YouTube. Unfortunately, I can't seem to find that one video, but here's a clip from another Kentucky Kid video in which he steals his teacher's cell phone and proceeds to break it.
It's Kentucky Kid here. My math teacher gave me homework, so guess what I did? Stole her phone.
Are you kidding me, dude? You told me this was a gaming video, dude.
It's not working.
Oh my god, dude! What the heck? That's your teacher's phone! Dude, the freaking battery came out. Dude, you are in so much trouble, dude!
Those videos were skits as well. Crazy rednecks. So, anyway, later that day, which I believe was the day before St. Patrick's Day, you could tell the video was obviously fake because I was completely fine the rest of the day, going along and posting more videos as if nothing ever happened. Back to the question I was answering earlier. Reese, creepy? Of course not. Jess did an amazing job designing Recycle and many other puppets for the show. And fun fact, she also designed one of our old pals from MeTV's Svengoolie, the sarcastic chicken, Kerwin from Berwyn. Yes, I know. Now, if they ever found out that I made this series, the last thing I would want is for their feelings to be hurt. So, all I can say is, I'm very sorry I referred to Reese as the creepy robot. But you've got to understand something. I'm just doing it for the internet people. Entertainment purposes. I've always loved Recycle and green screen adventures in general. Still, I wanted to continue my series, which, to this day, is still not very popular. But I hope it is soon. I think it's kind of funny today because of my kid voice throughout the series of videos, as well as my funny acting. So a few weekends later, while I was watching the 2019 Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, I decided to put a voiceover on the original Creepy Robot video with me explaining what Reese was, what he did to me, where he came from, etc., etc. I called the video Creepy Robot Frequently Asked Questions / Rant Video, despite the fact that no questions were frequently asked. From then on, the series continued, starting with me getting a suspicious letter in the mail from Reese saying he found out about the last video and was coming over to my house that night for more revenge. This time, I was ready. I showed to you my brother's toy gun collection in the basement and giving you the wrong names of each firearm, the Terminator style. Later on, I posted another video of Reese creeping around my attic while I was asleep watching some funny YouTube videos. Fun fact, that wasn't even my attic. It was the guest bedroom at my grandma's house. And it wasn't Reese walking around the bed and drinking my root beer. It was just me, as a professional actor, with a pair of pajama band pants over my head. I wanted to make it look exactly like that video you probably seen before, called Creeper in My Apartment, posted on YouTube by actor Joe Cummings in 2009. By the way, I really want to see his Goblin movie. So, after a while, I made it look like Reese was taking repeated breaks from our showdown, probably developing an evil plan, which I was destined to foil. Then, while I was on my spring break, I decided to wrap up the series for a little bit. I started by making a skit with me calling Reese, and him coming to my house on camera just minutes later. I wanted to make this video look like an NNA Productions video, where he would call a fictional character on the phone, and that particular character would ring the doorbell and show up at his place unannounced, usually at a late hour.
Guys, if I spin this fidget spinner on Thor's hammer for 5 seconds, you guys have to smash the like button. Dear guys, let's do this. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom! Now you guys have to smash the like.
This, of course, was another low-budget skit of mine, because I didn't want to try and recreate a recycle puppet of my own, for these reasons. 1. I was too lazy. 2. I found it to be a waste of my time. 3. I didn't have all the supplies I needed to match his appearance. And 4. I'm not a master puppeteer like Jess. So I simply printed out a picture of Reese from the internet, mainly the Green Screen Adventures official website, back when it was still active and didn't redirect to the WCIU archive branch of Green Screen Videos. Fortunately, I got his voice just right. So I used special effects to make it look like Reese was using magical special powers to torture me, such as him magically shutting off the lights and then putting them back on again. Then came a controversial part of the video. Well, controversial in my opinion. I drew a toy pistol from the toy box in the basement, which looked just like a real air gun or something, and showed it to the camera. Then I showed you the poster of the series I made for myself and myself only, as if it was just my imagination. At that moment I proved to you the gun I was toting was fake. In fact, it was a yellow toy gun that was spray painted black to make it look real. Then, I surprised you at the end, where Reese was actually right behind me and started attacking me as I was wrapping up the video. Let me just point out one more thing. I showed you Reese's contact from my phone, with an actual number to call. Let me just say before you go and try calling for yourself, that it was the number for Verizon's customer service. It wasn't a personal number. So anyway, I made 2 more videos. One where Reese went back to pick up more ammunition at home, and me showing you the several injuries I sustained in our quarrel. And that happened to be the last night of our battle. Later that night, I posted the next video, with me in bed suffering at the hospital after the fight was over. One secret is that I wasn't actually at the hospital, but at home lying in my bed with the camera face down in darkness on my mattress. The following day happened to be a routine doctor's appointment for me, so I took the opportunity to film me in the waiting room, acting like it was the hospital I was staying at, acting like my cousins were coming to pick me up and take me out for some coffee and donuts. At that point, I figured the Creepy Robot series was just about done. But I still continued to post clips of Recycle on Green Screen Adventures from time to time. At one point, I had the idea that maybe Reese felt bad about everything that happened, how it all just spiraled out of control over one little video on YouTube that could have been negotiated over a glass of hot chocolate. So I wanted to make a spin-off in which Reese texted me one day that summer saying he was sorry and wanted to invite me to his home, being the Green Screen Archives in the basement of Weigel Broadcasting Studios in downtown Chicago. I figured that during my visit, he would go insane as if it was the movie Misery, in which he wouldn't want me to leave. It was supposed to be a parody of McJuggernuggets' Boogie 2988 crossover series from November 2016, where Boogie, aka Francis, did the same thing to Jesse, in which he basically kept him locked in his house against his will. Here's a brief clip from one of the videos.
Well, Jesse, I told you I was a collector. I told you I collect stuff. I told you I got all the stuff. I even got the bootleg stuff.
Let me pull up the trailer for you, man. Let me pull up the fucking trailer.
Please don't let this ruin everything, Jesse.
Just calm down. Let me play the trailer for you, dude.
Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up.
It's okay.
Will you still play the trailer, Jesse, please? Will you still play the trailer? Will you still play the trailer? Come on. Please still play the trailer. You're not freaked out, are you?
No, I'm good.
Okay, I told you I collected even the bootleg stuff and some of the stuff I had to make, you know, you can't buy some of the stuff like that, especially like the Juggy doll.
The what?
I call it the Juggy doll. I fucked this up, man. I fucked all of this up, didn't I? This whole fucking trip is fucking ruined. I fucked up every single day. And I know I fucking did.
Yeah, he did. He fucked it up. He fucked it all up, okay? And now you see this little fuck doll, this fucking cum-stained fuck doll, then you're gonna fucking leave, aren't you?
No, he does. He doesn't have to leave. And he's not going to, and it's gonna be fine, okay? Like, we can fix this, right, Jesse? We can fix this.
Yeah. Well, how are you gonna fucking fix it? You're gonna suck his fucking dick? Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna suck his fucking dick? He's gonna fucking leave. He's gonna fucking leave. You know he's gonna fucking leave.
He doesn't. You don't have to leave, Jesse. Like, I can still come to Jersey, right?
You couldn't even fit on a plane, you fat shit. You're not going to fucking Jersey. You're gonna go straight to hell, you piece of shit.
Calm down, please.
Jesse, please listen. Listen, man. I know I look crazy right now. I know I sound crazy right now.
Because you fucking are crazy. Because you're the craziest piece of shit.
No, Jesse, listen. I know I sound crazy right now, but you gotta remember, I still got a lot of power, man. I know a lot of YouTubers, okay? Like fucking DeFranco, he fucking hates you, dude. He fucking hates you.
Yeah, he'll shit down your throat.
And listen, if I tell him that while you were here, you were a piece of shit, if I tell him that, he'll fucking report that.
What?
He'll be up on Tuesday or Wednesday.
Are you threatening me now?
You fucking try to extort me. That's what I'll tell him. You tried to make me look bad in the videos. If I didn't give you money, and fucking DeFranco report that, and Scarce, and Keemstar, don't pick it up. Keemstar will interview me, and I'll make you look like shit. I'll destroy what's left of your channel. I'll fuck it all up. So you need to listen.
Oh, wow.
You need to fucking sit the fuck back down.
You didn't threaten me like that shit.
Down. You're the one trying to extort me.
I thought you were a fan.
You're the one trying to make me look like a pedophile.
I'm not.
You're the one trying to make me look like a piece of shit.
I thought you were a fan, dude.
I thought you were a fan.
Oh, dude.
I am a fucking fan.
I'm out of here. I'm fucking out of here.
No! Come the fuck back! Come back here!
I wanted the spin-off to be just like that, but rationally, I knew that it was going to be impossible. So eventually, I perished the thought. To this day, I still think it's a good idea for a spin-off. Anyway, from summer 2019, from here on there to January 2023, and in the near future, I still post clips of Recycle's misadventures on Green Screen Adventures. In fact, I posted one recently. I even posted one with him and his little sister, Watercycle. By the way, on Reddit or something, I found a post of someone sharing a screenshot of Reese and Water talking about the importance of the environment, saying it was practically a quote-unquote disturbing public service announcement. It was a very old post, by the way. So, long story short, that's pretty much my take on the whole creepy robot saga. So, what do you think, y'all? Did you enjoy the story? I hope you did. If you want to see more creepy robot videos, don't fret. I still have many more being posted on this channel along the way. Personally, I just wish the green screen team had made a segment of Recycle and Peter Pig together before they stopped making new episodes. That would have been an interesting situation, no? So, that wraps up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. It means a lot to me. Tune in next time. You already know it. Peace out.
Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand. Ocean man, the voyage to the corner of the globe is a real trip. Ocean man, the crust of the tan man, and bye bye the